This is probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oli Podcast. I'm Max, and this morning I'm going to be doing a reaction video on a TikToker. So when I look at her page on TikTok, she discusses toxic relationships. But she's going to be describing a few things that she's not willing to do for a man in a relationship. So let's just hear what she has to say.
I don't want to do anything for you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you. I don't want to be your secretary and set your appointments and chase you around and make you go because of your health. I don't want to pick up your socks for you. I don't want to be one of those people who comes on TikToks.
Okay, so I'm going to stop one time and say she is not an ideal example of a traditional woman. And yes, we are not in the same generation we were in the past. Women don't have to do the exact same things, but there are some things that in society are expected. So for instance, gender roles exist. There are certain things that are expected from men, and there are certain things that are expected from women. The same reason why you wouldn't go drop your child at an all-men daycare, it's because men aren't known to be nurturing. You would drop your child at an all-female daycare because women are nurturing. So right now, she just stated she does not want to cook, clean, or cater to a man's needs, which is fine. I just hope that when people are approaching her or coming to speak to her, or potentially trying to say that they're interested in her, that she's actually letting these men know that she's not willing to do those things. Because a man is going to expect some of these things. Now, I think I get where she's coming from, so I'm going to say that maybe she's a little bit bitter. And I could be wrong about it. But if you put a woman who can cook, clean, cater to a household, and care for a man next to a woman who cannot do those things, and you ask a man which one would you choose, he would choose the one who can cook, clean, and do all those things. And it's just because those things are just what we have to do. It sucks. But yeah, we're known to be cooking. We're known to be cleaning the house. We're known to just keep the household together. And that's fine. The guys take out the trash. The guys take care of the cars. Guys do the yard work. We don't go do those things. So there are gender roles that I just think society right now, or this generation is just not, I don't even want to say just generation of women, because I think it's more of the 30s and 40-year-olds now, or late 20s, that are realizing, hey, the men that you want aren't out here. And you're not going to have to settle, but you're going to have to understand that you're not going to be able to get somebody who's perfect. And you're going to have to choose what is more important to you. Do you desire someone to look beautiful, but then you're going to get cheated on? Or you're going to take somebody who is respectful of your feelings and desires, but they may be a 7. So it's up to you as a woman, what you're willing to accept. But what I do know is a lot of men are not going to accept a woman who is not willing to cook or clean. I do understand that she's talking about, hey, I don't want to make your appointments. And at one point in my life, so I'm married, I don't want to do that. And it's not because I don't want to. I have 24 hours in a day just as much as you. If you are pulling weight, I have no issue with pulling weight. But I am not going to be this person who mothers you. And that's I believe, a woman's choice. Mother you into, oh, I'm going to cook, clean, kids, and not even tell you that you need to put the clothes in the dirty clothes basket, which is right there next to the floor that you put it on, and pretend like this is fine. I just believe she may have been in relationships where there are a lot of men that she may have dealt with that are requiring her to do a lot when they're not doing anything. And I think any man who is part of a household is understanding that a household includes him as well, and he plays roles that he's going to upkeep in that household.
And makes funny videos about how you can't do anything for yourself and men do the darndest things, and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, my husband does that too, my boyfriend does that too. Fuck that. I want to be with somebody who is an adult, a fully functioning adult. It's been proven time and time again that men are the ones who benefit from marriage and relationships.
Whoa. Okay, she just said men are the ones who benefit from marriages and relationships. If a man was supposed to leave a relationship he's actually not benefiting. There's a high chance, just because of how the court system is set up, that you're gonna leave with some of the things that he has, that he made, that he worked for. So no, I do not believe women are the only ones who are benefiting in a relationship. Men are not the only ones. Women also benefit, because you expect a man to cater for your needs, as in protect and provide. And that means that if somebody was supposed to break into your house, you're under the expectation that this man who is in a relationship with you is going to protect you, or attempt with all his might to protect you. But why would he do that when you're not even willing to cook or clean? Just the simple stuff.
Because we get in them and we do everything, and they just get to sit back and receive.
Relationships are not one way. It just depends on the type of relationship that you have. So I guess I'm going to hold people accountable. If you're in a relationship where you feel that you are giving and giving and giving, stop giving. Talk about why they're not giving too. That's a personal issue. That is not how a relationship is supposed to be run. And they're not standards and saying this is what it's supposed to do, this is what it's supposed to do. There's no right and wrong. A relationship is between two people, and whatever works for them works for them. But obviously whatever was working for her wasn't working.
Everything from us. And then as a treat, they might do something for our birthday or for Mother's Day. Men get to exist in relationships and just receive. Why can't we?
Men do not get to exist in relationships and receive. If I'm right, I think men have to take us on dates, and they're paying for this out of their pocket, and we expect that they pay. And if we have to pay out of our pocket, I'm not too sure if we'll call them back. They do this for a while, and they still have to deal with our emotional selves, not a rational thinking. Like, hey, I feel emotional today, I'm gonna cry. When they're gonna look at us and they can't come and cry about their situations, they have to work through it logically. So, I don't see that. I do see, when it comes to the household needs, it's just as much as having to work a regular job. So I would just tell everybody, if you're in a relationship, taking care of your house is not just a woman's job. If you work a full-time job too, you're gonna need help. If you have kids, you can't do everything on your own, and I would hope that your partner could understand that.
Exist together, and if we do nice things for each other, it's just organic, it just happens. But it's not the expectation, it's not something I have to do because I'm the woman. When I come home after a long day, I don't want to cook either. I don't want to do shit either. Why can't we flip a coin to see who cooks, or if we order food, and then whoever cooks, the other person cleans? Why can't you pick up after yourself? Why can't you set your own appointments? Why do I have?
I hear a lot about why can't you, as in why can't the other person do stuff. So again, this is all about accountability. If you know what type of man you got with, why are you surprised that you're with that man? Weren't you with him when you realized he wasn't picking up after himself? Didn't you stay there when you realized he wasn't picking up after himself? Why did you continue the relationship? If this was something that was so important to you, why did you not speak up?
To be your secretary. I'm not working for you. I'm not working for you. I have gotten so lazy. I'm not doing anything. And then
She says she's gotten so lazy, she's not doing anything. In a sense, it makes me have to question, have you lived such a single life, being comfortable on your own, not having to compromise at all, that you're just not willing to compromise anymore, and you want to have your cake and eat it too? But the difference is, every single relationship, and I mean like every single relationship, there's compromise in it, because no two people are alike. So you're gonna have to compromise. So at this point, I can just, what I'm getting is, I don't want to be in a relationship. She may want to have sex with you. She may want to have somebody who may be there, like a friend. She wants a friend. This is what I see.
are men who will say, well, then what are you good for? What's the reason why someone should be with you? You're proving my point. You just want to be with somebody to do everything for you. I want to be with a fully functioning adult male who we can come together and exist together, do fun stuff together. We take turns, we pull our own weight. And that seems to be unreasonable. That's asking someone to be an adult is unreasonable. I don't even want a cat. I don't even want a pet. I have a plant. I'll be a plant lady. I will be happy. I will not take care of a grown person. I won't.
Okay, so she says she's going to be a plant mom, and at least she accepts that she's going to be a plant mom. So you can't be mad at her for not willing to have to do certain things that she doesn't want to do. So overall for this video, definitely believe it's an accountability thing. If you know what type of man you got with, you shouldn't be mad that he's doing that exact thing that he was doing when you first got with him. So it's maybe more about who you're dating, who you're choosing to date versus they're not doing this. Because if I know those things are what I care about, then I'm going to go for what I care about and not what I like to see. Yeah, just overall, maybe I think she's dated or been with men or just overseeing or may have spoken to women in our generation where it's a lot of giving. But I believe when women talk to women, all they do is talk about the stuff that guys aren't doing. They don't talk about the things that women aren't doing. So, yeah, I think this is very one-sided. I believe a lot of women think like this these days, and it's going to be a downfall for them because you don't want to be single, but then you see a lot of 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds talking about, I should have chosen a guy, I should have settled, I should have accepted. Like, I had guys who wanted to be with me, and I wasn't with them because I wasn't ready to settle down. And, she's not saying that she's not ready to settle down, just you see all these women saying, I just want a man. Not a good man. They just want anybody at this point because there are not enough men to go around. There are not enough men that people want to go around. I say that because if you have a man who is really quiet and don't really stand up for himself, you'll find a woman not being very attracted to him. So that is why I say there are not a lot of men that women would choose to go around. So the ones that are going around, the ones that are the easy pickings, the ones that you don't have to work for, crazy. So what I would tell any woman who's on the dating market right now, you can get any guy that you want. Actually, let me take that back. Maybe not any guy that you want, but the ones that are quiet, those are the good ones that you want to go after. The ones that, aren't getting all the pussy that you think all the other ones that want everybody and you could get, they want you. And I'm pretty sure if you just talk to them, so probably the dating approach that women need to take right now is stop waiting for men to talk to you, talk to men. And I'm not sure if it would work out, but shit, waiting for them to talk to you is not working out because the ones that are talking to you are the ones that are talking to everybody. The shy ones don't talk. So they're just there. So yeah, that is how I think on this particular situation. I think she's frustrated. I do get where she's coming from. I just believe that her delivery may have been terrible because I said I'm married and I'm in a situation where, I feel that way sometimes. Like, bro, the trash is right there. Why did you not put the ramen packer in the trash? Did you leave your clothes on the floor? Did you not see the basket was right next to the floor where you put the and it kind of like trips me out, but I work on what I have to in our relationship, which is, hey, I don't like this. Talk to them about it. And it's not what you say, it's how you say it as well. So communication is key in any relationship, and I believe it works. So yeah, please like, subscribe. Let me know what else you want me to talk about or send me videos to react to.